Hey, what's happening? It's Billy here, and I'm about to head into a meeting here in Farmingdale, and I just wanted to share some common mistakes that folks make when trying to get in shape for the summer, but really they're mistakes that people make at any time, and I hope they help. And if not, then hope maybe they could help somebody else. You could share. So the first one is something that I know really well because it's actually a mistake that I have made personally, and that is most people starting out have been sitting for a while. Maybe they obviously, if they went through school, they sat pretty much most of the day, college, desk job, etc. And then they get motivated, or they get a glimpse of inspiration, and they maybe hire a unqualified coach, or they try to do it on their own, and they just do things in the wrong order. And what I mean by that is they go too hard, too fast, and do the wrong things. Most people over the age of 30 have some issues that need to be addressed before they just go all in on an exercise program. Maybe it's a lack of mobility or flexibility in their hips or their shoulders, or maybe some of the smaller muscles aren't strong enough to handle some of the things they want to do. So it's really important to just get on a proper program. It's not what we want to hear, that there has to be a process. Most people want to just jump in and go all out and join the latest craze, but there's very few people that do those kinds of things for a long time without an injury happening or something else that derails them. The second mistake that is commonly made is the wrong mode of activity. Many people attempt to reach a fitness goal. Maybe they want to lose 10 pounds or tone up, is something we commonly hear. And they think to do that, they just need to do a ton of cardio. That's that longer, slower kind of activity. You might think of running outside, or jogging on a treadmill, or pedaling a bicycle, slow and for a long time. And while that may be great exercise and it's good for the heart and there's plenty of benefits to it, when it comes to the goals that you have for yourself, they may not lead you as close to that goal as you think, especially when it comes to doing aerobic activity alone without some sort of resistance training component. Many times that leads to a slower metabolism and makes you more efficient at holding on to your body fat. I'm kind of speeding through it just for time's sake, but I'd love to share more on that. If you have any questions, just ask and we can connect. And finally, it's thinking that because you're just doing a particular type of exercise, that the nutrition component, it doesn't matter, or you've heard the phrase, you can't out exercise a bad diet. It's so true. And I'll give you just one example I find with many women in particular, is they're not doing the kind of training that they need to do to lose fat and get into the shape that they want, but then they're also not consuming enough protein. So even if your exercise program was dialed in perfectly, if you're not consuming enough of the raw material, i.e. protein, then you're not going to be able to support the muscle and the metabolism that you're building for your longer term goals. So those are just three common mistakes that people make. They kind of go too fast, too soon, and wrong order of things. They don't get their body prepared properly for the movements that they need to be doing. They do the wrong mode of activity, and they don't have their nutrition in line with their exercise or fitness goals. I hope this helps. I hope you can avoid all three of those mistakes as we head into the summer. If you'd like help, we specialize in helping folks over the age of 40 lose weight, have more energy, and get more life out of their year.